Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooedteacherplans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a plan with me for the week of May 20th through the 26th. This is my last week of school for the 2018-19 school year, and I'm really excited for summer, and I really have been wanting to use this kit for a while, and I'm glad I'm going to use it this week. It's just going to be a good, smooth transition into summer, and I'm really excited. So let's get going on this. I have 4 pages of the kit here. She has 6 pages, but I am a white space planner, and especially this week, and I don't need all of that. So I'm going to be pulling in some leftovers and some stuff from my stash. Here are the 8 full boxes and checklists. I think that's really cute. I love the artwork in this kit. I know that you guys know that I'm a huge fan of Virgo and paper. I love her mix of patterns and colors. So I'm going to bring out some of this green with the glitter headers. That bottom washi is gorgeous. I am going to use the date covers. And then this is the last page. We've got a little 1, 2, 3 here. I don't know what I'm going to use that for. Maybe something with school. And then we just got some random functional stuff on here. So I'm excited to get into this. I am going to pull in some glitter headers. I'm going to use this color green. And then I have some date numbers, like some old ones. So let's get into this. I'm going to switch to a voiceover and speed you on through.
All right, we're going to start with the bottom washi, and I'm going ahead and whitening out the lines just because the light pink wasn't quite dark enough for like covering up those lines. Excuse my voice. I tell you later that I'm sick, but spoiler alert, I'm sick. But I want to get this video up, so we're doing this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and white out the dates just because they're really bold and they will show through. And then I'm just putting down some date dots on the date covers, and I just have these in my leftovers. I don't even know where they came from. Probably an old kit. And I'm just putting those down. And then for the flags, I'm just cutting down some in the kit. They're rather large, so I just needed to size them down a little bit. And I really like that pattern, so I wanted to be sure to use that one. I'm remembering things I need to do in June, so I went ahead and noted that real quick. And so I'm just putting down the rest of the date covers, and I noticed that some of them kind of shone through, so I went ahead and whited the words out too. So for glitter headers, I'm going to use this lime green color, and I really like that. It kind of gives a little pop up there, and this is kind of a unique color. I don't use it very often, so I wanted to be sure to bring that in. And then I needed a weekend banner because her kits do not come with weekend banners. So I'm just pulling one from my stash, and I just happened to pull a Virgo and paper weekend banner. I think they just go really well with her kits. I mean, obviously they're made for them. So I went ahead and used that. And then I'm just putting in a flag on the other side as well, just kind of cutting it down again. And then let's go to the sidebar. So I put down this quote box. I wanted to make sure I used both of the quotes because I think they're beautiful. So I just put down below that a little flag sticker along with the to-do sticker. And I was looking for a checklist, but I just couldn't find anything that I really liked. So these are just my leftovers and stuff, you know. So I went ahead and just used one of the checklists from the kit. Again, I just can't find a color that I like. The colors in this kit are kind of unique. So I just pulled in one, and it just happened to fit the lines perfectly. So that worked out great. And I just decided to cut it down to 4, and that worked really well. I'm mid sticker organization, kind of. You can see that I'm organizing, but I'm just not ready to put the tabs down just yet. I want to go over everything one more time before I actually film a video on that. But don't get your hopes up, it's not fancy at all. Here I'm just kind of color matching a cleaning checklist from Nikki Plus 3 to the kit, and I couldn't find an exact match, but this blue fit pretty well. So I went ahead and put that at the bottom as usual. My sidebar has been pretty consistent for a couple of months now. No, probably a month. Ever since grad school ended, and I stopped putting my classwork over there. I just kind of have transitioned into this sidebar, and I'm just looking for a little box to put kind of a highlight of the week. I'm kind of liking that, so I'm just putting in the little habit trackers above that, and then I wanted to pull in a munchkin for marking that this is the last week of school. So I'm using the little grading one. She looks mean, but I'm not mean when I grade. I'm actually a pretty like positive grader, and I look at it as feedback, but I thought it was funny. So I put that in for marking the last week of school. And then I'm just pulling in some school stickers. These are from Sweet Ava's paper. She does not make these anymore, so don't go looking for them, but I have them and I need to use them up, so I decided to use them. I don't know if I'm going to use this method for the next school year because it kind of bulks up my planner up there. Like I can feel it because it's basically 2 stickers on top of each other every single week, but I like the way it looks, so I might change my mind later. But I'm just pulling in my pre-planning situation here. This is in flux because I'm trying to figure out what works best. I kind of have tried this little bullet journal list thing. I think that's gonna work, but I just need to kind of figure out the format that I like. So for my videos this week, I just pulled in a couple of the labels and then these little Coffee Monsters Co. Video little emojis, and I'm just kind of labeling these. So Monday I put up my plan with me. Wednesday was my end of year thoughts on my Erin Condren teacher planner. This next week, I will have my review of the new Erin Condren teacher lesson planner. So keep an eye out on that, or for that, if you're interested. And then I'm just putting in on Monday that half box for a workout. And then up top, I'm just putting in some school info. So we interviewed some Spanish teachers on Monday, and that was an interesting experience. I'm on the interview committee, I guess, as part of the leadership team. So I got to meet 4 different Spanish teachers. Well, actually 3. I couldn't sit in on one of them, but we hired 2 of them, which was good. And then below that, I needed to turn in my school board report before I left for the week, because I definitely didn't want to do that on summer break. And then on Tuesday, I'm just putting in that the kids turned in their Chromebooks. And then we also had a fine arts concert that afternoon. So our band and choir performed. We have a very small school, so it was like less than an hour-long concert. And then I'm just putting in this little thumbtack to mark that my kids were finishing up their big project. They spent about a week on it, and it was like an alternative history of World War II. It was really fun. They liked it. I think I'll probably do it again. And then below that, at the bottom on Tuesday, I put down this hat box for a workout, and then I needed to remember to get together my card and gift for my friend Kat's niece, who was graduating high school, and I wanted to make sure to get that to her. And then on Wednesday, on that circle sticker, our students of the year went on a little trip, and I wouldn't have them in class, so I went ahead and marked that. And then on the bottom of Wednesday, the half box is for a workout, and then I'm just making a little list of some tidying up to do. And this was the last week that I really felt good. After this, like Thursday on, I just felt like crap. And on Friday, I had a terrible migraine. So I'm feeling a little better now. It's Sunday, but it's still lingering. So I'm looking for a box to mark the Erin Condren teacher lesson planner release, and I couldn't find anything that I liked until I found this, because these little open hearts you can color in. So I went ahead and used this one, and then I just colored in with a little green jelly roll pen, and I think that looks really cute, and it matches the kit pretty well. Sometimes my jelly rolls don't like to work because I store them upright, which I know I probably shouldn't do, but I just like the way they look in a cup. So I'm just lettering a little bit, not my best work, but it works. And then over on Thursday, I'm using this big full box to mark. We went to a baseball game, a minor league baseball game. We just got a team in my town, and they're called the Sod Poodles, which if you didn't know, that's a little prairie dog. And it's just really a good thing for our town. It's been a lot of, there's been a lot of controversy around it because it's been a big investment, but I think it's going to pay off. The stadium was amazing, and we had a lot of fun. So I'm just using this little 1, 2, 3 box to mark the top 3 things that I needed to get done on Friday, or 3 things that were happening. So we had a little meeting for our standards-based grading cohort, which we will be implementing next year, and then I had to turn in my grades, and then we had a lunch, like a faculty lunch. And then I just had a bill due, my gas bill on Friday, so I just pulled in a little bill due for that. And then this box I'm going to use for graduation. So we have graduation at 10 a.m. every year, and it usually lasts about an hour because my school is pretty small. And then I just found this little, it's like a Hallmark sticker, I think, that I got like 2 years ago. But I still have a whole bunch of them left. So I went ahead and used one of those. I think that looks cute. And then for my prayer list this week, I just pulled in a little flag and this checklist with a little bit of deco. And I think that looks pretty. I'm just gonna have to maneuver everything around. And then I wanted to mark meal planning, which honestly didn't happen because I haven't even been to the grocery store yet. But I'll go tomorrow, hopefully, or Tuesday, or whenever I run out of food. I just don't have the energy for it right now. And then I was gonna meal plan on Saturday, but that didn't happen either. So I'll meal plan today, and then I'll meal prep probably Tuesday when I go to the grocery store. I'm just using one of these little scallop labels to mark that I need to call my mom, which I haven't done that either because that's when I started to get sick and busy and I need to call her. Okay, and then this little checklist is just for some like Saturday to-dos, which honestly just didn't really happen that much. But I went ahead and put in a few things anyway. And then this little label is going to be for ordering some gifts. So my sister, my middle sister, and my nephew have birthdays in June. So we're actually celebrating them together when we are all together in a couple of weeks. So I need to order their gifts and make sure that they are here in time so I can bring them. I already got my nephew a little shirt, but that's all I've gotten him, and I think I figured out what I want to get him. So I'm looking for something to mark editing, and all I found was this little icon of a film clapper, and I didn't really like how it looked. Like, I just messed this up, and then I was trying to find something to replace that, and I just couldn't really find anything that I liked. So I ended up using one of these little flags, and I didn't like that either because the spacing was all super weird. So I am going to pull that up before the week is out, but that's what's happening over there.
All right, here is the finished pre-planning, and I just love this. It's so fun and pretty. and kind of springish, but also kind of summery. It's just perfect for this week, and I'm excited to see how this turns out. So I will be back in a minute to show you the finished spread. So here is the end of the week, and I really love this spread. Excuse my voice. I have a Kathleen Turner thing going on right now with a little summer cold, but we're going to get through it. I just really love this. It's so different, you know, like sometimes you just need one of those different spreads that kind of gives you what you're looking for, and this was it. So I love this so much. I think it's gorgeous. It is just, it's so like artsy and fun, and I love it. So let me show you what I have left in the kit itself. So we've got a little bit of the deco left and some flags. I used a lot of this page. I used a ton of the full boxes, and I used almost all of the boxes. So I did get a lot out of these 4 pages. So if you're a white space planner, these 4 pages are perfect for that planning style. So let's zoom in real quick, and I'll show you everything a little bit closer. All right, so let's see here. I used a lot of the kit, so I have a couple of munchkins in here. I have a couple of Coffee Monsters Co. down here at the bottom. This box is from Peanut Butter Taco. These are Coffee Monsters Co. That one too. And my little munchkin here. My cleaning list is from Nikki Plus 3 because I'm sick and I feel like crap. I haven't done any cleaning yet, and it's Sunday. So is it going to get done? I don't know, but luckily summer starts for me tomorrow, so I'll be able to catch up on everything, and I don't have to go to work, which is nice. Okay, so over here on this side, the weekend banner is from Virgo and Paper. This is Once More with Love, which this was a oops, so that's why her head is cut off just a little bit, but I used it anyway. And then I have some Coffee Monsters Co. down here, and everything else is a leftover. So I really just used what I had this week, and I just kind of had some fun with it. The Sod Poodles game was super fun, except for we got almost rained out. It was like a torrential downpour, but the stadium is awesome. It was so much fun. And graduation, of course, I cried. I don't ever mean to cry. It's just like some of the kids just like get to me, and I was the one backstage making sure they were in order. So I got to hug them all one last time, and there's just a couple of them who just like, they just got straight to my heart, and just, I teared up. So it was a good graduation. It was fantastic. But I have been sick these past few days, so this is probably going to be another little sick day notation because I don't want to do anything but sleep and watch movies. So, and maybe that's just what I need. I might be just worn down and I need to kind of refresh, but we'll see. So that is everything for this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.